Welcome back to the Deep Dives. Today we're setting off on, well, an absolutely extraordinary journey. We're talking billions of years. We're diving deep into human evolution. And our guide, our starting point, is this really fascinating script. It's designed to tell the whole story in under 5 minutes. Pretty ambitious, right? Aiming to be informative, awe-inspiring, and really accessible for anyone who's curious. So our mission today is to take that super condensed version and really unpack it. We want to pull out the key insights, the most important bits, basically give you a shortcut to being genuinely clued in about where we all come from. You don't need to feel lost in endless timelines, we promise. We'll walk you through the highlights, the turning points, and why they actually mattered so much.
It really is a breathtaking story when you step back. And what's so fascinating, I think, is how these steps that seem small maybe over these huge timescales, they just had monumental consequences. We have to start with the sheer scale, right? From the cosmic origins, Earth forming, that's the literal ground floor for life. You can't really understand our journey without starting right back there.
Absolutely. Yeah, the very beginning is this cosmic dance, isn't it? Dust and gas collapsing, gravity doing its thing, forming our solar system, our planet. And then for ages, eons, life was just microscopic, tiny things in the primordial oceans. But then slowly, things started changing. Those simple single cells started becoming more complex, so diversifying. And a really pivotal moment was developing a backbone, then fins. That let life creep out of the water onto land. And that wasn't just like a small tweak, it fundamentally changed how life worked. It sort of laid the blueprint for, well, everything that came after.
And connecting that to the big picture, those first adaptations, that backbone-giving structure, the fins turning into limbs eventually, moving onto land, it was absolutely foundational. We say eons, but just imagine life as single cells for nearly 3 billion years. That's staggering. Just the persistence before multicellular life really took off is incredible. And those early structures, they were the building blocks for all the amazing diversity we see.
Right, so those early blueprints are set. Life keeps changing, evolving, which brings us forward quite a leap, actually, to another huge turning point. We jump to 66 million years ago, the cataclysmic event, that asteroid impact. Wiped out the dinosaurs mostly.
Yeah.
And that really opened the door for the age of mammals. These small, adaptable creatures started doing really well. And among them, this tiny tree-dwelling lineage, the primates, our distant ancestors. And they developed these key things, right? Grasping hands, forward-facing eyes. Great for forest life. Okay, so then, maybe around 7 million years ago, the environment changes, forests shrink, savannas open up, and this leads to a truly groundbreaking adaptation, bipedalism. Walking upright on 2 legs. Now, this sounds simple maybe, but it completely reshaped how our ancestors lived. So why? Why was walking on 2 legs such a massive deal for our lineage?
Yeah, that's such a critical question because bipedalism, it wasn't just about getting around differently. It kicked off this whole cascade of other changes. Walking upright freed the hands. Suddenly you can carry food long distances, you can hold infants more easily, protect them better, and maybe the biggest thing, you can start making and using tools much more effectively. It's a fantastic example of how one adaptation just unlocks so many new possibilities. It really paved the way for more complex behaviors and eventually, bigger brains.
And what incredible brains they eventually became. Over millions more years, you see this trend. Brains getting larger. That allows for more complex thought, better problem solving. And you see it reflected in the tools, which get more and more sophisticated. And then there's the mastery of fire. Think about that for a second. That's huge. Fire means warmth in cold places, protection from predators, and totally new ways to cook food.
Right. Cooking makes food safer, easier to digest, releases more nutrients, which probably helped fuel that brain growth even more. It's all connected.
Exactly. And all these things, bigger brains, better tools, fire, they made our ancestors incredibly adaptable, allowed them to move out of Africa and spread, well, pretty much across the entire globe. An incredible migration story in itself. And this whole journey, this constant adaptation and innovation, eventually leads right to us, to our own species, setting the stage for the final act, so to speak. So that brings us almost up to date. Just think about that relentless drive. Natural selection, tiny changes adding up over unimaginable time, building the complexity that led to us. And then, roughly 300,000 years ago, our species, Homo sapiens, appears on the scene. And with these uniquely complex brains we have, we develop things like intricate language, abstract thought, art, creativity.
It really is quite something. To think that Homo sapiens, we represent the culmination of billions of years of cosmic stuff happening and then biological evolution playing out. Our ability to innovate, to build cultures, even just to sit here and reflect on it all, it connects directly back to that primordial soup in a way. From cosmic dust to complex thought, every single step was necessary. You change one little thing way back when, and who knows what you end up with.
Yeah, and look what we've done with that capacity. I mean, the script mentions painting stories on cave walls, learning to cultivate land, building entire civilizations,
Right.
starting to figure out the universe itself. And from that single lineage that spread out of Africa, we've diversified into billions of people across the planet. So taking all that in, what does this incredible journey mean for us sitting here now?
Well, I think it's a powerful testament, isn't it, to the sheer power of adaptation.
Yeah.
And the fact that change is constant, relentless. Our history, our deep past, it's literally written in the rocks beneath our feet and in our DNA. It's a story of transformation. It really encourages you, I think, to think critically about how we got here, the forces that shaped us. And it reminds us we're part of something so much bigger than just our own lives, our own moment.
It's humbling, really. And as the source script points out, our past is written, but our future, that's still unwritten. So the question to leave you with is, what will the next chapter of human evolution hold? Keep asking those big questions, keep diving deep into your curiosity, keep learning. We'll see you on the next deep dive.